And to talk more about what happened today and the inauguration by President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, we are very delighted to have with us over the phone Dr. Abdulrahman. He is a journalist. Good evening, sir.
And a very good evening to you and to the dear viewers.
Thank you very much for joining us, Dr. Amr. We want to talk more about the latest developments on the ground concerning the Dab'a project and the inauguration by President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi today to this mega project.
All right. We are witnessing more progress in the field of agriculture, and among those confrontations that Egypt is up against domestically, internationally, regionally, here we are back to the domestic challenges, especially in the field of economy.
Yeah.
So I believe that economy, one of the main two pillars that our economy or any economy in the whole world should be built upon, which is agriculture projects and agricultural progress and industrial progress. So developing the field of agriculture in Egypt means too much to our economy, to our daily life, our sovereignty, our strength as a state. Today's powers of the state are not just measured by the strength of the army, but the strength of the economy, the strength of the technology, the strength of scientific research. Those are the main pillars, and then come the strength of the army. Of course, we have the strongest army in the region and in half of the southern world. I believe that expanding measures of agriculture and using more and more of our land, of our soil to be cultivated is significant and strategic. And we can never live without it. We can never establish progress without such steps.
Dr. Amr, I would like to ask you about the location of the project and why was the Sheikh Zayed axis chosen as a central location for launching and connecting the project?
We all know that all of Egypt, not just the Nile stream, is a rich soil. They are all rich soils, and they are cultivatable. They can be cultivated if it takes the proper attention, the will and determination, determination to go there and cultivate those lands, and of course something very important here, which is scientific research.
Yes.
So I believe that researchers in Egypt have invented more kinds of and sort of wheat and cotton, kinds of cotton, kinds of wheat and other crops, of course, like sugar wheat, like sugar cane and other crops. Of course, they have invented kinds of those crops that can stand and can stand the salty soils and stand the climate change, that can help expanding cultivating and more cultivating soils and more crops to be cultivated, to cover up our own needs in the Egyptian markets and to export and to other countries abroad.
Yeah.
Egypt was always the main supporter or supplier for the whole world in this field.
Well, Dr. Abdulrahman, President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi stressed that the project reflects cooperation between the state institutions and the private sector. How important is the public-private sector partnership model for the success of mega projects in Egypt?
Well, of course, public sector is very important to hold this responsibility, but only if the private sector changes his measures. Private sector in Egypt still concentrating on the fast and the speed profit. Those projects can never be speedy, profitable. It needs strategy, changing the strategy, not just seeking the fast profit, but yearning to strategic projects that can last for years and decades and to be inherited for generations to come.
Yeah.
So I believe that change in the mentality of the private sector is crucial here.
Yes.
Today, we need more agricultural projects, not just for exporting abroad, not just for narrow limits of the markets, but to cover up the needs in Egypt, especially that many of those crops can be used industrially in the field of too many fields.
Yes. Dr. Amr, President Sisi also stated that the project will provide nearly 2 million sustainable job opportunities. What sectors are expected to benefit most from these jobs, Dr. Amr?
Well, of course, all the agricultural engineers, all the too many laborers, too many families will be benefiting from such important and strategic project.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, this reviving. We need the reviving of the agricultural life in Egypt. We were basically in the roots of this land. We were agricultural. We had this agricultural mentality. Yes. That gives us the feeling connected to the land, that gave us what we call it, or heavenly called, the best soldiers on earth, because we are so very much connected to that, to this land. We are willing to sacrifice our lives easily to protect what we have inherited and lived upon for more than 30,000 years.
Yeah.
So I believe that land means civilization, means connection to our homeland.
Yes.
Means a life resurrection for generations.
Mm-hmm. Dr. Amr, one of the major challenges was securing water through agricultural drainage water treatment. How advanced is Egypt in this sector and in the water management strategy within the project?
I believe water sources in Egypt can never be alone based on Nile basin, because we have other sources. Mm-hmm. We have our wells in the western bank of Egypt. All those deserts, whether to the east, the eastern bank, or the western bank in Egypt, they were all green land, maybe 7,000 or 8,000 years ago. So it's a matter of technology, as I have mentioned. It's a matter of how to absorb and how to dig up those wells of waters so we can irrigate. Yeah. The agricultural projects is the most easy way.
Mm-hmm. Dr. Amr, a very important part of the project today is the Egypt's independence on food imports. Tell us more about the New Delta projects, which will contribute to reducing Egypt's dependence on food imports.
Based on the studies I have accomplished the last year, we didn't accomplish much or what we really need in this field. We have lots of steps to be taken to reach out the level of sufficiency in Egypt. So I believe we need more. We need more concentrated strategic steps towards agricultural fields, agricultural projects. We need to use the technology and the scientific researchers. They are gold. We have a gold mine in Egypt, which calls the minds of the researchers in the agricultural science. We have scientists in Egypt that can give us gold. That can give us crops that can stand the soil, the salty lands until they are not salty anymore, because only the surface of the land might be salty, but also they can stand the climate change, and that gives us a wide range of opportunities for more cultivation of the land, especially cultivating the deserts. Soon enough, the climate change will be in our own benefit. I am sure of that, inshallah. And this is our own opportunity to recultivate the desert, but with our own wells of water that are hidden beneath the sand, with no, of course, other directions, and of course, all the legitimate scientists are against any seawater irrigation. That would be a great harm to our own soils.
Dr. Amr, how do projects in Almenia, Bani Suef, Komombo, Toshka, East Oinet, and Sinai complement the new Delta project?
Well, of course, that's the map written or drawn in those for those nearly established projects, and it gives a lot of production. It covers up some of the needs in Egypt in the markets, cover up or give us more credibility in the international markets, because we need, of course, to regain the name of Egypt as a source and a main supplier to food in the food chain, in the international food chain. We can never any longer in this heart of the international crisis that the food chain is threatened, and the peoples all over the world are threatened of hunger. We can never stay at the same level. We must enrich our own projects in this field with scientific researches, more other new crops that can stand the new measures of this life, and depend on our own selves, because depending on others, whether Russian or the American or the Ukrainian whatsoever, would be a true danger to our own national security.
Yeah, of course. Dr. Amr, one final question. What message does the inauguration of this project send regarding Egypt's ability to execute large-scale national projects?
Such projects can draw the whole future of Egypt.
Yes.
Can draw new hope. Can open new windows of hope to all Egyptians to work, not just part-time jobs, but throughout sustainable jobs, sustainable field of work. That's exactly what we really need here. Yeah. We need a sustainable projects that can last for decades, for generations to come, and establish a strong base of new agricultural scientists, scientific and sciences of agriculture to be renewed, all of it. We need more efforts in this field, not just to get to new land to be cultivated.
Well, Dr. Amr Abdulrahman, the journalist, thank you very much for joining us today in our special coverage